Okay, so to start, I went ahead and cleansed my face with the Monoi Exfoliating Cleanser from Eminence. This has a olive shell that is very, very refined. So when you're scrubbing your face, it's taking off all the dead skin, and you use it 3 to 4 times a week. It's very gentle, and it just gives you such a beautiful fresh skin glow, and my skin is just so soft. So next I'm going to go ahead and use the Pineapple Refining Tonique. I love this because it also has the enzymes in it that is taking off the dead skin, and then you are left with a little bit of a tacky base, and then you're going to be able to apply your makeup to that. If you don't like primers, this is a great product to have. I just like to press it into my skin, and you can see it just gives such a beautiful glow. As much as I love the glow recipe in my kit, I didn't notice a huge difference with my skin. It was very nice. It was hydrated and glowy, but using the Pineapple Tonique, you can definitely tell the dull textured skin has gone away. Like, it just feels so soft. I've actually been a partner with Eminence Organics for about 7 years. I worked with them in Alberta, and when I moved here back to Nova Scotia, it took me about 2 to 3 years to get back on my feet and get back into aesthetics more than just casually. And I am working with Eminence again. I'm so fortunate and blessed to be working with them. They are such a great company. Every product that you buy, they plant a tree, and proceeds also go to Sick Kids Foundation. So it's really cool, and they do lots of cool organizations. So because I work alongside of them, this is new to me, but there's an affiliate link. So it's really cool. You can click on my affiliate link. I'll put it down below. And when you click on that link, it's going to go through my Beauty by Frankie. It's a small business here in Yarmouth, Nova Scotia, and it's just me. I do aesthetics and makeup. If you order through that link in Canada, they're going to ship it to you for free, and you're also supporting my small business. So it's really cool. So next up, we're going to go into your foundation. The next, I'm going to go in with a Superstay from Maybelline. I really like this one because it's a skin tint. So we're going to go in with a fluffy brush. I love how this combination really gives such a sheer coverage, but yet there's so much coverage. Like, it covered up all my redness, but yet it doesn't look like I'm wearing makeup. It basically is like a no makeup look. Next, I'm going to use the bronzer. It's Baby Got Bronze from Essence, and this is a very light, warm shade. Just going to put it right up on the top. And then I'm also going to bring it on the eyelids, right kind of towards like the end of your tail upwards. And this is going to give like a lifted effect. I don't like to wear a lot of eyeshadow every day, so in that case, I'm just going to make it kind of like a you fooled me look. So it's going to give a little bit of dimension there. It's also going to lift your face a little bit, and that's just using the bronzers. So we're going to go in and blend. One thing that's really important is to try to keep it on the top of your bone. You can find like the top of your ear here, go like this, and that is exactly where you're going to want your bronzer to sit on top of. If you're going to contour it, you might want to go right on the line of it, and that's going to make it look a little bit more carved. But with the bronzer, we're going on top like a sun kiss. And then working it through your eyebrow upwards. This is also keeping it going upwards and just giving a really lifted effect. Next, I've really been into the e.l.f. Peach Perfect Camo Liquid Blush. This is such a soft, really pretty shade. This one you can kind of go a little bit extra with because it's not going to show up quite as much as the hot pinks, bright pinks and reds. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out, up towards the temple again and through the eyebrow. The one thing I noticed with this one is it also blurs. It feels like it blurs the imperfections in your skin, makes it look very soft, smooth, and gives a really pretty glow. For concealer, I want extra hydration in the winter, so I'm going in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the satin finish. I really like this. I also am a huge fan and have been forever of the Maybelline Fit Me concealers. I actually ran out of my shade, so we're going to use this one today. The chin and forehead is optional. I like it because if I get a little bit oily throughout the day, if I'm working a long day or just running around with kids all day, it's really blurring, but it also gives that extra bit of coverage and layer of makeup that it's going to last a little bit longer through, say, sweat and oils and everything like that. So I really like the extra coverage, and I also like how it kind of brightens the areas. I also like to put it a little bit around the nose area. You don't have to carry it down too far here, but right around here, most people get a little bit of like capillaries and extra redness, and you just want to cancel out a little bit of that redness. So we're just going to work it up into an angle here and just buff it out very gently, not too far into your hairline because you want it to still have your bronzer here. And also by doing this, now that we have applied a little bit of bronzer and liquid blush here, it's looking like you have eyeshadow on. To brighten up the inside of your eye, I just take whatever is left on here and just buff it out in the corner and just flick it towards kind of like the middle of your brow. And that also is lightening, brightening up the middle of your eye, making it look like you have more dimension to the eyeshadow. Next, you're gonna go ahead and take your favorite setting powder. I'm using the Huda Beauty. I'm gonna start with it under my eyes where I want the extra amount of powder, a little bit on my chin, forehead, and then whatever is left on the brush, you're just going to kind of like tap it in. Because you're using a lot of cream products, you really want to make sure you're setting that. Some days I play tug of war, whether I want to pull towards a very neutral blush just like this and keep it super, super natural. And some days I really want that pop of pink, like this one, Happy from Rare Beauty. It is just so pretty on. Only one of my favorites. And it can very much so be natural, but when I put it on, I go pretty heavy on it. So I'm guessing today I should probably keep it super natural if we're doing a natural video and go in with Warm Soul from MAC. This is one of my absolute favorites on a bride that just wants that really, really soft blush look. So I'm just gonna tap in with an angled brush. And for lips, I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Citrus Balm from Eminence. So that's the final look for the no makeup look. Basically, it is just so soft, it's glowy, but you're not adding any highlighters in. It's all from within the skin, within the products that you're using, especially the Superstay. It's got a little tinge of like a glow in it. So if you don't like glowy makeup, that's probably not the best foundation for you, but if you love a really thin skin tint, this is absolutely one of my favorites. So that's everything for today, guys. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to watch my tutorial video. My name is Frankie. We'll see you next time.